Last year we fought through every test with Vladdy's fire and Bo's fearless steps. The bullpen bending but never broke. A season carried on belief and hope. We saw the kids grow into men who know that October waits for the ones who show. 50 years of blue, every heartbreak just sharpening the view. We've waited long, but the faithful do, 'cause hope is a thing that Canadians brew. So raise your hearts, let the north winds choose. Oh, this is the year we break on through. Oh, this is the year the Jays break through.
Off the shoreline, and the city starts to rise. From the six to every small town bar, you see that Blue Jay pride. They've flown up from Dunedin with a brand new battle plan. A northern flock assembled now. Toronto, here they stand. Fresh wings in the lineup, new fire in the cage. LNC's bringing ace level heat. Cody Ponce and Eric Lauer steadying the beat. Tyler Rogers slinging sideways thunder. Spencer Miles, the Rule 5 wonder. Kazuma Okamoto at third with that NPB shine. Jesus Sanchez and Miles Straw patrolling the outfield line. We're northbound, northbound, chasing down the crown. Skydome lights are blazing as the whole world gathers round. From opening day to autumn nights, we're never slowing down. 'Cause the Blue Jays, this year we're taking the crown. Blaze bat is thundering, ready for another run. Springer's still the spark plug when the pressure weighs a ton. Gossman splitters carving air, Varsho's wheels off burning ground. Snyder's mustache magic keeps the rally chants loud. Kirk behind the dish, steady hands and steady heart. And Gimenez locks the middle with that gold glove art. Light up the CN Tower, paint the skyline Jaybird blue. From Queen West to Scarborough, every heartbeat's pulling through. We've tasted October fire, we've stood one swing away. Now the flock is fully gathered, and this is our year to play. We're northbound, northbound, destiny in sight. 162 ahead, but we're ready for the fight. From opening day to World Series nights, the Blue Jays, the Blue Jays. This year we own the light.
Do it tonight.
So let the anthem shake the rafters.
The music is still playing, and we are ready to get this ball game underway. It's so great to be back with all of you here in the chat. Dave Laws, what's up, buddy? How are you, man? John K. Stefan, salute, sir. Good to see you. Thank you for those comments on the short for my daughter, the congratulations for graduation, and as well, thanks for the comments on my sad post about my dog. I appreciate it. I miss her like crazy, and here we are. Terry Going in the house. How you doing, Terry? Great to see you down there in Cape Coral. Hope things are well down there in the heat and hot in Florida. It is nice and hot today up here in the north. Woo-wee! It's a warm one. So we are ready to get going. The first pitch is about underway. And thank you, Terry. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Same, Jonathan. Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate that. And yeah, we don't talk about yesterday. What a mess that was. Poor Trey Savage, man. You've got to feel for that kid. And no Nathan Lucas tonight. Thinking more from the hamstring issue as well as possibly from getting hit in the head with the hit by pitch in the helmet. He seems to be doing okay with that, but having some issues with the hamstring. Here's the first pitch of the ball game right down the middle. Braden Fisher gets us started with a strike. The Blue Jays and the Miami Marlins. Edwards in the box. The second pitch is a swing and a miss. Strike number 2. Today, a bullpen game for our Toronto Blue Jays. And yeah, we've got Braden Fisher. We will probably see the same type of setup that we saw during the last bullpen game against the Yankees on the 21st in New York. Braden Fisher went 1 1/3. Adam Macko went 1 1/3. Then Spencer Miles went for 4.1 innings pitched. Tyler Rogers, and then finishing it off was Jeff Hoffman. Hopefully we see something similar today. There was no earned runs in that game. And there's the first strikeout of the day. Braden Fisher gets Edwards to swing at a ball in the dirt. And we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. K. Sarosa says, Vladdy, lock in. That's the other news and notes. No Vladdy tonight for the Blue Jays. He is out of the lineup tonight. He took some batting practice. He was warming up in the circle last night during the game in the dugout, and was like, "Hey, we're gonna make sure that we use him as a decoy." That's what John Schneider said. It's only the fact that he was being used as a decoy. He's not quite ready yet. He was a little bit behind during warm-ups today. Couldn't quite extend the elbow out. That's a big deal when you're a home run hitter. There's Steph in the house with the eyeballs. What's up, Steph? Good to see you, my man. And then Kirk lock in. Man, all of these injured Blue Jays here. K. Sarosa. Let's go with maybe like the starting lineup, like starting left fielder Pinango. I want to see him back to his when he came up, that 500 hitting. Let's get locked in there, Johan Pinango. I forget how to even say his whole first name. Here's the next pitch. Flied up into the third base side, and it'll be caught by Kaz Okamoto for the second out of the inning. Braden Fisher looking good in his first inning here of work. Probably his only inning of work, if we're being serious. What's up, Steph, my man? Cheers, my brother, with the coffee. We're a little tired today. Hey, there's Daniel Barry, Sports Highlights in the house. Happy Tuesday. What's up? Michael, Stella almost did it. What'd you almost do, Michael? What'd you almost do, bro? Crash your car. Don't crash your car. Come on now. Be careful, buddy. Be careful. Otto Lopez, the shortstop for the Marlins, batting .332 this season so far. So a good hitter here for the Marlins. And he swings at the pitch and grounds it over to Kaz Okamoto. He throws across the diamond. And Lenin Sosa cannot make the grab out of the dirt. It rolls out into the foul ground area, and it's backed up by Jesus Sanchez, who throws it over to third base, and we'll have a runner at second when it really should have been the end of the inning here for the Jays. Yeah, Sosa there, not your everyday first baseman. He just missed that ball. Wasn't even a bad hop. A lot of ground there for the ball. Early hop from Kaz Okamoto. But hey, is what it is. All right, so next is Kyle Stowers, the number 4 hitter. He steps into the box. Left-handed hitter batting .216 on the season. And the first pitch is down low, ball number 1. Amen, Steph. Amen. Like and subscribe, friends. Thank you all for hitting that like button. Share this thing out. Subscribe if you're new. Let's get more people here into the chat. We've got 173 hanging out with us right now. Let's go. I didn't think the throw was that bad. First baseman should have had that. Agreed, Dave. Agreed. And you could tell Okamoto thought the exact same thing. All right, so the Marlins batting .273 with runners in scoring position. That is good for 6th in Major League Baseball. Here's the pitch. It is flied out to left field. Stepping back is Pinango. He makes the grab, and that will do it for the first inning. Braden Fisher works it through the first inning. Nice and easy. Springer, Varsho, and Sanchez coming up. Time to hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Hit that like button. All right, chat. quick time out here. If you're rocking with the Blue Jays tonight here on Toronto Sports Insider, I need you to step up big right now. Hit that like button. Let's light it up and show YouTube this is the place for the Blue Jays fans to be. The more likes we get, the more this stream gets pushed out to diehard fans just like me and you. Don't keep this to yourself. Please grab the link, text it to your friends, share it out in the group chat, throw it up in the socials. Whatever it is, let's share this link out and bring more baseball fans here to the chat. We're building a community here, not just watching a game. We're riding every single pitch together, every big play, every home run. So smash that like button, share the stream, and let's get more fans in here right now. Let's go, Blue Jays. We'll see you back in the chat. All right, so the bottom of the first coming up. Thank you all for hitting that like button and sharing this link out. Let's get more fans here in the chat cheering on our Toronto Blue Jays. Man, it has been a run, ladies and gentlemen. It was so funny. I made that game one of that Sabres against Canadiens series, and I'm like, all right, we're going to do this hockey thing, and it just was not part of the cards. Too much dadding to do, too much adulting to do. And so, yeah, here we are. We're trying to knock it out little by little, as many as we can with all the crazy stuff. This weekend, we're traveling for 2 volleyball tournaments in 2 separate locations. Then the next weekend after that, we're downtown Chicago with the national championships on Navy Pier. And then after that, we're heading down to Princess Fairy Tale Land. So it's going to be crazy it's going to be crazy here on TSI over the summer here. Probably going to be a little light on the content, but we will be hitting the ground running come fall is my guess, because I just can't, unfortunately, can't make it happen here with the Blue Jays every night, or when you're talking about with the hockey, every single night having a hockey game like that. Just crazy, man. Total adventure, man. Total adventure. It's going to be crazy, Dave. Crazy. All right, so we got some pitch comm issues. Alcantara can't figure it out, so we've had, a minute and a half while we're doing warm-ups, and now we're into the game, supposed to be going, and we can't because the pitch comm is not working. I'm a Blue Jays fan, but a Penguins fan. Okay, Pittsburgh. Nice. Very cool. Glad to have you here, Quesarosa. All right, so here comes the first pitch in to George Springer. Alcantara's got the pitch comm issues figured out. And that pitch is right down the pipe. Strike number 1 from Sandy Alcantara to George Springer. George batting 199 on this young season, but it's not so young anymore, as the Blue Jays now have played 54 games? 55 games? No, 54 games. This is their 55th game of the season. That's a little bit of trouble right there, ladies and gentlemen. 199, that's a struggle, George. That's a struggle. All right, here comes the next pitch in an ugly swing by Springer, and he is down in a hole 0-2 behind Alcantara as he checks on the catcher, who seems to have had it pop off his knee pad. All right, so we're waiting the next pitch. Alcantara into George Springer. Can he get that average up over 200, or will it go down? The 0-2 pitch, and it's down low and outside. The what? Are you talking about, Quesarosa? Name the player. That's not going to fly. All right. Pitch in is a ball, so now it's 2-2 to George Springer as the look on with John Schneider staring in. Vladdy staring in as well. Alcantara's pitch is lined right back up the middle, and that's going to go down for a base hit. And yes, that average is popping up over 200 on that one. Let's go. The guy who says banana monkey, no cramp. I have never heard that before in my life. Unless you're talking about Munenori Kawasaki, the old Japanese player from the Blue Jays days of past. But, yeah, right, Dave Laws? What happened to 199 George Springer? Man, no trash cans, then he's getting a little bit older. That's all I can attribute that to. Here's Varsho, swings at the first pitch, rips it through the first baseman and the second baseman, and that one goes out to right field. Back-to-back base hits for our Toronto Blue Jays. And hell yeah, here we go. Kazuma, yes. Kazuma Okamoto. We'll be seeing him coming up shortly after Jesus Sanchez. He's on deck right now. Sanchez with 2 ducks sitting out there ready to be driven in. All right, first pitch in is outside, ball number 1. Sanchez getting ahead of the count. All right, everybody, got the stream up here, and we need everybody in here to share this thing out. Just hit that little arrow right there. Tap that arrow, copy link, and send it out to your friends. This one's fouled back and out of play, 1-1. Let's get more fans in here to hit that like button. I'm going to send a text out right now. All right, here's the pitch into Sanchez. Does it catch him? No, it does not. It's inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. You want to hear my Canadian insult that's polite in a way? No, Kay. No, that's not what we do here, buddy. We don't really do insults. We don't do politics, that kind of stuff. But, you know, if you want to have fun and it's in jest and it's not offensive to people in the chat, then, you know, maybe. But I'll be, if you get a timeout, it is what it is. Sanchez swings and misses, brings the count to 2-2 now. It's funny, actually. I'm sure it's funny. I'm sure it's funny. All right, Alcantara looks in. 11 pitches here in the first inning. Is not recorded and out yet. What's up, LHT? And Alcantara looks in. Here's the pitch. High. Ball 3, full count now to Jesus Sanchez. What's up, LHT? It was the little long-haired terrorist. Blame the manager for the team woes. Doesn't seem like any of the players are ready. You know, it's so disappointing with the Jays. You know, and that's a lot that goes back to last season, you know, when John Schneider was on the hot seat early in the season, kind of like where we are now, right? Remember, everybody's seen all the stats. The Jays were 25-27, now they're 25-29, like same difference. Here's the pitch from Alcantara, and that one catches the inside corner at 97 miles an hour. Strike 3 to Jesus Sanchez. Yikes. Do the Marlins still have burgers? Okay, if it's not offensive, let's hear it, buddy. Let's hear it. Do the Marlins still have burgers? I think so. Did they stop selling burgers down there at that stadium in Miami where they get nobody to actually come to games? My memory is of Game 2 of the 1997 World Series. First pitch is into Okamoto, strike 1. Game 2 of the 97 World Series, my mom and I went to that game. And it was the Cleveland Indians, not the Guardians. They were still the Indians. And the Florida Marlins at that time. Edgar Renteria, Bobby Bonilla, man, Levon Hernandez. You remember that guy? Man, the Marlins were real deal back then. Now the Marlins have been struggling for years and years and years. Berger, the player. I don't see a name Berger in the lineup, so I don't know. I do not know the Marlins players currently right now. I don't know any of these guys, actually. Never even heard of them. Half of them, at least. 3/4. Maybe 80%. All right, Kazuma down in the count, 1-2. Men on first and second base. 1 down. Got to get this thing into... And as I say that, Okamoto strikes out. Strike 3. 2 down now for the Jays. Had the leadoff runners on. Savvy Snail in the house. Berger plays for Texas now. Thank you, Savvy Snail. Appreciate that. Hope all is well here. We're doing great here on TSI. Just had a very fun weekend celebrating my daughter's graduation It was a lot of fun. Congratulations, Belle. God, you're supposed to be loud. Louder than that. You're welcome. All right. Yo, Hendrik Pinyango up to bat. 2 down. Let's see if he can't drive these run in. Here is a line shot out to right field. It's going to stay up long enough for the right fielder Stovers to make the catch. And Stowers to make the catch. He does, and the Jays have been retired. Hey, there it is. Rick Smith in the house. Mike just chilling at the trailer watching the game with a fire going. Love it, Rick. That's what it's about, my man. I saw your picture there on X when I was floating through there. Very nice, my man. Enjoy that fire. Enjoy your evening up at the lake. That's beautiful, man. Up at the trailer, absolutely beautiful. Rick Smith, the legend. Love it, man. Love it. Jays fans and Marlos fans. XXOO Aspen. Say your emoji in chat. My emoji is a Blue Jays logo. Boom. Right there. Good to see you, XOXO Aspen. Welcome in. And there's Mind Voice as well. LOLin. Thanks, everybody, for hitting that like button, getting us started here, and smashing that like button. That really helps when you guys hit the like button and share this out. It brings more baseball fans. And really, the bottom line is YouTube, when someone clicks the little arrow and copies the link and they get a share, and that share turns into a click from a text message or a Facebook message or a Twitter post or whatever, YouTube absolutely loves that, and they start sending more and more people in. They push the thumbnail out to more and more people, so appreciate it. We really appreciate your help when you share these links out. It really, really helps us out a lot. All right. Shohei Ohtani is overrated. That is definitely an interesting take there. Kay Sarosa, you're full of interesting takes. I like that. You're bringing the fire tonight to the chat, Kay. I love it. Love it. All right, so in to pitch now for the, they're talking about the Blue Jays bullpen and all the movement that we've seen from that bullpen. Yes, Jays are peak. You know it. We're going to pull this together. We're going to have a nice run at the end of the season, and we're going to be right there fighting for our lives at the top of the East. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. All right, so Spencer Miles replaces Braden Fisher, gets his 1 inning in, and the first pitch from Spencer Miles is outside, ball number 1. It's really weird. It's really weird. I don't know why they come out of the ground. They just sink down into the ground and come back up. I really don't know why MLB chose that, but they did. Connor Norby, 221 average this season. Norby, pitch number 2 is outside, but it's called a strike. So we're 1-1. All right, next pitch is a little high, and that one's called a strike as well. 2-2 the count, because MLB is not keeping they're not leaving the balls up there as that one they did on the outside pitch. But now a full count to Norby from Spencer Miles. My name is because of my disc team. It's a video game. Oh, cool. What game is that? And, oh, man, here's the pitch. And that one is called a strike. He's going to want the challenge, and the ump says it's because he spun. He swung, but the ABS challenge, it's going to say outside. That ball was way outside. But did he not swing? It looked like he swung. So can we get an appeal down to first on the swing? Oh! Oh! Oh, that was an awful call. They said he did not go. They appealed down to first base. He said he did not go. Watch the replay. That bat was a good 1.5 feet in front of the plate before it started coming back. Awful call. Here's the pitch into Marcy. Right down the pipe. Strike one. Leadoff man on by mistake, at least in my opinion. Jacob Marcy, 195 average, 3 home runs, 15 RBIs. The center fielder wearing number 87 for the Miami Marlins. Next pitch is high and outside for a ball. There it is. What's up, Jays fan? How you doing, my man? And there, Rick says the ticks are very bad here. Crazy. Yes, the ticks are going to be very bad for us down in Princess Fairy Tale Land as well. But we're going to have to, we're actually looking at getting some guinea fowl because they eat ticks. They just hunt ticks. That's what they do all day. So look it up, guinea fowl, and get some if you got tick problems. Great crowd for the Jays tonight at the Sky Dome. Almost, it looks like a full house. I mean, it might be sold out. All right, so the umpire telling the pitcher, giving him some more information, saying you can't do this until the hitter does this. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff, crazy stuff. Here's the pitch, fouled back by Marcy. Ticks imported from, yeah, the boxes. Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. Oh, yeah. There's Alan Jones in the house. Good evening, Alan. How are you, sir? Great to see you tonight. And thanks for stopping by the other night when you left that comment on there. Appreciate that. Sorry I wasn't live at that time, but here we are. We're live now. Alan, much appreciated. Thanks for being here, buddy. Make sure you hit that like button. And yeah, imported from blank. Yeah, we'll leave that alone, Steph. We'll leave that alone. But if they ever tell you they're here to help, run. Alicia, hi, Mike. Will Jays win? Yes, they will. They're playing the Marlins. Real even records, right? Marlins 26-29. The Jays are 25-29. So I'm thinking the Jays are going to get it done. We're at home against the Miami Marlins. Listen, I used to live in Florida for a long time, and the Marlins suck. We really should not be losing to the Marlins. So, Alicia, welcome in. Hope we win tonight for you. Truth, Stefan, truth. All right, so Spencer Miles, 2026 opposition versus the sinker is a 152 average and a 26% whiff rate. Ooh, foul ball down the first base line. That was dangerous. And I need to... All right, 3-2, full count here. Leadoff walk on that reviewed call. So hopefully that won't come back to bite us. Hopefully. And there's the next pitch, fouled off into the dugout. Marlins players laughing about it. Thank goodness. World Today. Hello, chat. How you doing? Hope you're doing good, World Today. Nasty bugs for sure, but it doesn't matter as long as we get outside, right? I hate being inside. I was actually thinking about designing an outdoor studio because in the summertime, forget about it. I can't be down here in the hot basement inside. Like, it's gorgeous outside right now. I want to be outside doing things. I would love to have this set up, this computer set up outside under some type of awning or something like that so that I could just, be outside. So I love it. There's a ground ball up the, oh man, it bounces off of the, oh Lord, what are you doing, Sosa? It bounces off of the mound and the pitcher, and then Sosa's like running at him, then he stops, then he throws it back to first base. He's looking the runner back that was at second, taking off for second base. Knows he didn't have a chance there. It hits his leg. Luckily, Spencer Miles seems to be okay. He's limping a little bit to the bag, but he was there to grab the throw from the first baseman. So Spencer Miles seems to be all right. Schneider's working it out with him there, watching him as he runs through a couple practice pitches there with a man at second base, a man who got the challenge, who swung, and unfortunately we couldn't challenge that umpire's decision. All right, so Spencer Miles is fine. John Schneider gives the okay to the umpire, and we'll be back underway momentarily. All right. Top of the second inning. So glad to have you here. There you go. Alicia says, Springer or Guerrero? Who is better? Vladdy. Not even close. George Springer might have been better than Vladdy. Like Vladdy's like year 2 or 3 when George was tearing it up. But right now, it's Vladdy all day long. All right. 1 down, and here comes the pitch into Hernandez. First pitch from Spencer Miles. He looks back at the runner, throws the pitch, and it's in there. Strike number 1. Oh, yes. Yes, Marlies going to the conference championship. Mike, I was at the time the Marlies won the cup. Was amazing. Fraser Minton was the MVP. Well, could it be Easton Cowan this year? Man, Easton tearing it up. What a goal, eh? Easton Cowan winning the series with 10 seconds, 11 seconds left. That was wild. Absolutely amazing. I was thinking about buying that Flow Hockey or something to be able to watch the games, and maybe we do some Marlies games on here, but I just don't have it right now, guys. All these teenagers and stuff, man, they're killing me. They're killing me. All right. There's Brian in the house. Hey, everyone. Hey, Brian. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing good. All right, Hernandez fouls it back. 1-2 is the count now. Spencer Miles, 17 pitches here with 1 down in his first inning of relief. Hopefully, hoping that Spencer Miles is going to go a couple innings for us, I would think. And there's John K in the house. What's up, John K? How you doing, buddy? Dude, Easton tearing it up, man. Easton Cowan, that kid. Can you, Rick, are you excited as hell, man? McKenna. Possibly. We don't know for sure, but let all signs point to McKenna. Austin Matthews. Easton Cowan. Like the list. Willie Nylander. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. I can't wait. I can't wait. What's the score? 0-0, John K. 0-0 is the score, my man. And here comes the 2-2 pitch to Hernandez. Gets some swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down here in the top of the second inning. Velberg, 11 points. Torberg, 11 points. 8 points for Easton. Love it. Love it. Man, Benny Games, I am back. How you been? It's been a long time. Great to see you, Benny. It has been a while. All right, here comes the first pitch to Mac. And Miles throws it in. It's a fly ball out to left field. Getting under it is Yohendrick Pinyango, and he makes the grab. And that's the end of the inning. Go Jays, go. I love it. I love it. I love it. Welcome into all of these new folks in the chat. Don't be a stranger. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and welcome in. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Thanks for being here. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, what the heck are you doing? What are you waiting for? Let's go. This is your home for Blue Jays coverage, watch parties, live stream reactions, and a community that lives and breathes every single moment together this season. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Big games, big reactions, and even bigger moments as this season unfolds. The Blue Jays are reigning AL champions, and we are going for the big prize this year. So it takes 2 seconds. Just hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live and officially become part of the squad. Because trust me, when the big moments happen, you're not going to want to miss it. You're going to wish you were right here with us. Hey, you, don't miss out. We'll see you back in the chat. Let's go, Blue Jays. Let's get the win. All right, thank you all for smashing that subscribe button. Turn on the bell so you don't miss when we go live. Sometimes we go live for playoff games. You'll see the playoff pulse branding that we have. Last year was crazy. We were live for every single game. It was insane. We're live for the Blue Jays. We're live for TFC. We're live for the Argonauts. We're going to be live for the World Cup as well this season, coming up this summer. The World Cup coming up. Very, very excited for that one. Here is the first pitch now to Ernie Clement. Alcantara looks in, and we are underway in the bottom of the second, and Ernie Clement hits it out to left field. Get up, baseball. Get out of here. Home run, Ernie Clement. Let's go, Ernie. Boom. 1-0 Blue Jays. We are in the lead and on our way. Rick, you know it, buddy. You know it. Go, Jays, go. Go, Canada, go. Go, TSI, go. Go, Rick, go. Alicia with a question. Who's better, Savage or Gausman? Right now, Gausman. Soon, Trey Savage. What's the score? 1-0. 1-0, John K. 1-0 Blue Jays is the score. Heck yeah, Ernie Clement with the home run. Andres Jimenez steps into the box to face Alcantara. His first pitch is down low and outside. Ball number 1. Ernie, baby, dinger, yes. And Terry with the wave going. I love it. Here is the pitch from Alcantara. That one's in for a strike, 1-1. All right, so now Jimenez, the pitch to him, and he hits it out the left field side. Will it stay in play? It's going down into the corner, and Hernandez makes the grab in foul territory for the out. Nice play by the Marlins. Summertime, baby. Play ball. It's always the best. Summertime's the best. Baseball, soccer, love it. Brandon Valenzuela into the box for the Jays. And the first pitch to him is lined down the full first base line and caught by the first baseman. A quick out there by Valenzuela on the first pitch. But the Blue Jays at least have the 1-0 lead. 2 down here in the inning. Next up, the number 9 hitter, Lenin Sosa. Sosa, who came over from the White Sox in a trade earlier this season, played really, really well to start off, and now he's kind of cooled down a little bit. First pitch, called strike, right down the middle. No doubt on that one. That one's an easy strike call. Next pitch is down low a bit, and that will be ball number 1. John K., what do you think about Sosa? You like Sosa? What are your thoughts, John? Let us know your thoughts in the chat about Lenin Sosa. I like this guy. I think he has some potential. I think he's going to be a heck of a player for the Blue Jays over the span of a couple of years. All right, Alcantara looks in. 2-1 is the count to Lenin Sosa. And the pitch is fouled back for a strike. 2-2 now to Sosa. 2 down. Bottom of the second, Jays take the lead with a solo home run from Ernie Clement. The dome is open. The dome is open, and I love baseball outside at the Sky Dome. It's amazing. It's amazing. Alicia, we'll get to that in a second here. Next pitch is fouled down the right field line, and that one is curling out towards the seats. And a nice catch made by the guy right up against the railing. Nice job by that guy right there. My day is going. My day's going good. I'm hanging in there. It's been a bit of a roller coaster the last few days with losing our pup, and then graduation for my daughter. It's been all craziness, but overall doing good. Pitch here to Lenin Sosa, fouled off. He got just a piece of it to stay alive. Yes, Brian, there you go. June 11th, July 19th, the World Cup. That's going to be a lot of fun. Cannot wait till those games get started. Can't wait. Come on, Sosa. All right. 2-2 count here to Lenin Sosa. And pitches in. He pops it up. First base side. And making the catch is the first baseman, Norby. And that will do it for the second inning. There's Joe Bianchi in the house. Go, Jays, go. Good to see you, Joe. Welcome in. Glad you're here. And yeah, now we've got a quick little break until the top of the third inning. What's up, insiders? How we doing this evening? Thank you for hanging out with us tonight for the Marlins and the Blue Jays live from the Sky Dome. The roof is open finally because we are almost in summer. Actually, technically, most people would say we are in summer. Well, we're glad you're here. Please take a second right now in this commercial break in between innings to hit that like button, share this link out. Let's bring more people here to the chat to cheer on our Toronto Blue Jays. And I just wanted to give a special thank you to all of the well wishes on our community posts with the sad news of our pup Jamie passing on, as well as the good news with Bella and her graduation. We had a great trip down to KC. What a time it was, and I'm so proud of you, Bella Rose. Congratulations to the class of 2026 and all the graduates out there. Now let's get back to the baseball. Go Blue Jays, go. We'll see you back in the chat. Don't forget to let us know where you're watching from as well. See you back in there. All right, here we go. We are ready to roll. Rick, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated, sir. Much appreciated. Cheers for sure, sir. Cheers to that. Javier Sanoja steps in to the batter's box for the Miami Marlins. He fouls it back and out of play. First strike, number one. Spencer Miles ahead in the count to start off his second inning of work, the third inning in the ball game. And here's the pitch. Ground ball to second base. Clement grabs it, throws it over to Sosa, and that will be the first out of the inning. All right, Edwards, top of the lineup, coming back in. Xavier Edwards struck out in his first at-bat to start the ball game off. What will he do in the second at-bat? All right. I'm a little ahead on the TV feed. John K. Miles. Miles going Miles. That's the hope. Spencer Miles going Miles. Ground ball over to Lenin Sosa. He waves off Spencer Miles and steps on the bag. 2 down. Let's go, Jays. Let's go. I'm in Mississauga. I love it, Brian. I love it. I used to be in Mississauga. That's where I was born. And, well, born in Toronto. Lived out in Mississauga. Port Credit, actually. And then, yeah, moved on down to Florida, then up to Chicago, just all over the place. All right, here's the pitch in to Hicks. And that one is down low. Miles locking in, you know it. There's the strike. Nice pitch there from Spencer Miles. And there's the next pitch. As the batter takes a timeout. Steps back in, gets ready for the pitch. And it catches the inside corner. Strike number 2. Spencer Miles ahead in the count now, 1-2. There's Jeff Mitterling in the house. How you doing, Jeff? Good to see you, buddy. All right, next pitch, down in the dirt. 2-2. So Spencer Miles looks in, gets ready for the next pitch. 2-2 pitch comes in. And there's a ground ball over to Ernie Clement. He picks it up, throws it across to Lenine Sosa. And just like the first out of the inning, the third out is retired. And we are heading to the middle. Well, it is the middle. And now heading to the bottom of the third. All right. So the Jays coming up is the top of the order. George Springer, Dalton Varsho, and Jesus Sanchez. All right, so the Blue Jays here with a record of 25-29. What are our thoughts? Do we think we'll be? Do you think we catch up to 500 here by like the end of June? Will we be over 500 heading into July? I think we kind of have to be, right? As if we're not, then I'd say the season's pretty much done and dusted. Would be my thoughts. Would be my thoughts. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just a heads up for you. We'll be sending you over to our soccer channel right after this one ends for some EAFC 26 Ultimate Tots Champs action from True Killer himself. SOP True will be taking on the best of the best, going for that 15-0. And we'll see what kind of pulls we'll have. That 96 Vicky card, 96 Mariona, 95 Saliba. The cards go on. Make sure to hit the like button over there as well. When this one wraps up, we'll be sending you directly over there to watch. All right, so we're underway here with George Springer stepping into the plate. And Alcantara, with 32 pitches through 2 innings, looks in to deliver his first pitch of this third inning. Yeah, Jays are slowly waking up. Slowly waking up. Wild card series, please. We'll take it. Anything. American League is weak, except for New York and Tampa. All right, here is a pitch outside. Alcantara's next pitch. George Springer. There you go, John. Springer dinger time. He hits it out to left field. Is this a dinger? He hits it well, but not well enough as Hernandez leaps up at the wall and makes the grab. He didn't steal a home run, but he caught it right there at the wall, and it's not a Springer dinger. Springer getting closer, George, getting closer. All right, here we go. Come on now, boys. Let's go. Varsho steps into the box. And it's in there for a strike. 0-1 now to Dalton Varsho. Man, oh man. All right, Varsho, what do you got, buddy? What do you got? Here comes the next pitch, and he doesn't swing at that one either. And it is right down the pipe for strike number 2. Alcantara way ahead in this one now to Dalton Varsho. All right, the pitch in is way outside. Ball number 1, 1-2 to Dalton Varsho. All right, next pitch is hit down the line and foul by Varsho. The count stays 1-2. Rick Smith, does Vegas close the series tonight, leaving the Avs speechless? You know, I cannot believe that Vegas has Colorado against the ropes down 0-3 right now. I can't believe it. I thought that Colorado was the class of the league. I really did. So if they wake up and win one, they might come back to win the series. All right, so Varsho battling here in a 1-2 count. Here comes the next pitch in from Alcantara. And And Varsho slaps it back out into center field, heading towards the gap, but cutting it off is Marcy. He throws it in, and that's a base hit there for Dalton Varsho, getting on base for Jesus Sanchez to follow him up. Maggie came in the house. Let's go, and congrats to your daughter. Thank you, Maggie. Much appreciated, man. Very, very cool. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Showtime, says Rick. You know it. Sanchez. Let's see what Sanchez has. Single. Yay. We'll take it, John. We'll take it. Marner the man. It's crazy what Marner's doing. Crazy, isn't it, Steph? Next pitch to Sanchez is a swing and a miss. Man, oh man. All right, Sanchez steps back in, down 0-1. And the pitch from Alcantara is hit out into the left center field gap. And trying to make the play on is the left fielder, Hernandez, but he can't make the play. The ball bounces off the wall, and it's thrown back in. Sanchez in at second base with the double, and working it over to third. Men on second and third base. Sanchez thought it was gone off the bat, but it was not. So second and third, one out. Let's go, Blue Jays. Now's the time to pile on some runs. Come on now. We need it. We need it. Kaz Okamoto steps into the box. And the first pitch from Alcantara. And Kaz Okamoto hits it to third base. It's off the glove of Sanoha and into left field. Scoring the run is Varsho. He's across the plate, but they'll hold the runner at third. Men on first and third, one down, and the Jays take the 2-0 lead. Let's go, Blue Jays. Hell yeah. 2-0's the score, John K. 2-0. Let's go. Man, I'm doing great, Maggie. Hope you're doing great as well, my man. Good to see you, Maggie. Maggie in the house. Steph. Love it. Rick, go Jays, go. Let's go. Yohendrick Pinyango steps in. 301 average. Remember when he was batting 500? Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Exactly 1 month from today, Leafs will draft the first overall pick. Hopefully you stream it. Toronto Sports Insider. I should, Maggie. I should, and I should have you on the stream with me so you can talk about these guys. Maybe we'll do like the first 5 or 10 picks. What do you think? Maggie, you down? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you want to come on the stream. We'll do a Discord chat, man. All right, Pinyango is ahead in the count, 2-1. So Pinyango was trying to get the timeout from the ump, but he wouldn't grant it. And we'll get the next pitch in to Pinyango. Pinyango. All right, man. Sounds good, Maggie. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Joe Bianchi, thank you. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. McKenna, the new Marner. I hope not. I hope not. Oh, man. Pinyango. Steps in, and here's the pitch. Grounded up the middle. Lopez steps on the bag, and the throw over to Norby completes the double play. And that'll do it. But the Blue Jays get another run. 2-0 Jays here at the end of 3 innings. Pinyango's doing good. He is. Not the best result right there, but still, he's doing good. He's doing good. We'll take it. We'll take it. Good to see you, Joe, in the chat. All right. Now let's, we got another commercial break here in this one. So let's give it the like and share, shall we? Hit that like button. Share this thing out, would you guys? Appreciate it. All right, chat. Quick timeout here. If you're rocking with the Blue Jays tonight here on Toronto Sports Insider, I need you to step up big right now. Hit that like button. Let's light it up and show YouTube this is the place for the Blue Jays fans to be. The more likes we get, the more this stream gets pushed out to diehard fans just like me and you. Don't keep this to yourself, please grab the link, text it to your friends, share it out in the group chat, throw it up in the socials, whatever it is. Let's share this link out and bring more baseball fans here to the chat. We're building a community here, not just watching a game. We're riding every single pitch together, every big play, every home run. So smash that like button, share the stream, and let's get more fans in here right now. Let's go, Blue Jays. We'll see you back in the chat. Woo! See, that's why I'm so hot down here. I had to take the hat off for a minute, and then I got caught being all bald and stuff. It's a bitch being old, people. But hey, it happens to the best of us. So we'll put that hat back on. You know, to look at the cue ball here in the chat. Spencer Miles entering his third inning of relief. Let's see how this one goes. All right. Spencer Miles looking decent in this one, I would say. Looking very good. I'm impressed so far. I'm impressed. Look what I said. What? Oh, McKenna comps are Kane and Kucherov. Not bad. Not bad. The pitch in from Spencer Miles is in there for a strike. 0-1. Lopez, the number 3 hitter, batting .330 so far this season. Good hitter here, this guy. There's Carly in the house. Carly Morrow. Let's go, Blue Jays. Glad you're here, Carly. Here's a ground ball over to Ernie Clement. He fields it, tosses it to Sosa. And there is the first out of the 4th inning. Spencer Miles keeps on trucking. I hope you start to stream more games now again, Maggie. My man. I can tell you for the next 2 weeks, not happening. We've got out-of-town tournaments all over the place. Every weekend is locked down. It's going to be crazy, but then we're heading to Princess Fairy Tale Land, and we should be able to do a few streams from there. So we'll probably get in like 3 or 4 in the second week of June, and probably second and third week of June. That would be the guess. But hey, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. In the fall, once it gets to be hockey season, we're going all in with the Leafs every single game. God willing. God willing. We'll see. We'll see how everything goes here. All right, 2-1 count here to Stowers. How do you say this guy's name? I should get my verified badge on YouTube. I know I'm not as cool as you, Maggie. I don't get that cool verified thing, man. You're lucky. You got that thing. I don't know how you got that thing, and that's awesome, man. I'm proud of you. But I ain't got it. I should get it though. I got a plaque. You know, you'd think once you get the plaque, like when you get a play button up in here that says to Toronto Sports Insider, congratulations on passing 100,000 subscribers, YouTube. Oh man, what is that on there? You should probably get the verified, right? Just has to ask. How do I ask? Shoot me a message there in Discord on how to ask. I'll ask him, no problem. I'll do that for sure. All right, here's the pitch to Stowers. And it's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down here in the 4th inning. 2 down in the 4th inning, excuse me. Strikeout and the ground ball out. Hey, maybe we'll ask. If it's that easy, we'll do it, man. We'll do it. All right, next pitch to the next hitter is Norby. Norby reached on that challenge call. And here comes the pitch. What's the lineup mid-4th? So due up in the 4th is Ernie Clement, Andres Jimenez, and Brandon Valenzuela. 7, 8, 9 for the Jays coming up in the 4th inning. There is a swing and a miss. Norby behind 0-2 quickly. Spencer Miles pitching very well. 39 pitches so far in this outing for Spencer Miles. His 40th pitch coming up right here. Can he get the strikeout to end the inning? No, he cannot. It is fouled off, and we'll do it again. Spencer Miles working it. And here comes the pitch from Spencer Miles. And it's a swing and a miss on the pitch on the low and outside corner, outside of the zone. And that's the end of the fourth inning, the top of the fourth. We're heading to the bottom of the fourth with, yes, just like we said, 7, 8, 9 due up for the Blue Jays. Now's a good time. We should say, hit that, let's put that website out there, that map. And let's take a look at the box score, shall we? Maybe we'll do that. Here, where's my, there's my edit button. Boom. Cancel. Miles on a no-hitter. That's impressive. All right. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Click that link there that I just put out in the chat and see where everyone in the world is watching from. Click that link and it'll show you right there. Like and subscribe, friends. You know it. Steph's watching from Hawaii. Love it, Steph. Always watching from Hawaii. I don't know why the green. I think it's because I need to kill that light there. It's too bright on that light back there. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so let's take a look at the stats page. Ah! Where'd it go? It's gone. There's part of it. There we go. There we go. There's our hitting box score as of right now, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. So that everybody can see that one. Ernie Clement stepping in to the batter's box. All right. Now let's slide it back over here. All right, chat. No, quick timeout here. No. Whew. All right, there we go. Ernie Clement hits a fly ball out to the shortstop Lopez behind second base, makes the catch, and Ernie Clement is retired. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that, sir. Appreciate that. All right. Next pitch in Alejandro. It's not Kirk. It's Jimenez. Andres Jimenez, and that one's down low. Ball number 1. Jimenez gets ready for the next pitch, and it's a ground ball over to second base. Edwards scoops it up, tosses it over to Norby, and the second out of the inning is made. The Blue Jays quickly down 2 outs. Whew. Canada won today in World Hockey. JT, Johnny Toronto, with the game-winning goal for Team Canada. I saw that highlight. That's awesome, Maggie. Love it. Go Canada, go. Hopefully we can win the World Championships. All right, Brandon Valenzuela stepping into the batter's box. Blue Jays holding a slight 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the 4th inning. It's about time to break open the bottle and have myself a cocktail. Might be next half inning here. Pitch is outside. And we got a challenge by the Marlins. And it's called a strike. So it's reversed. And now it is an 0-1 count. Real captain-ish. I love it, Steph. I love it. All right, man. Here we go. Come on, Valenzuela. Let's get a base hit here. Let's get George up with somebody on base. Come on. Valenzuela looks in, waits for the pitch from Alcantara, and he fouls it back. 0-2, the count. Canada versus USA to start the playoffs. That's wild, Rick. Wild. Heck of a day. Heck of a game. All right, next pitch to Valenzuela is fouled back. We'll do it again. The count stays 0-2. Oh, man, you know, I said that. It was not 7-8-9. It was 6-7-8. I was wrong. Just like Steph wants Austin Matthews to prove him wrong. I hope Austin Matthews proves you wrong too, Steph, and me. I do. Valenzuela in the box, waiting for the pitch. And Valenzuela hits a fly ball out to left center field. And it is caught by Hernandez out and left. And that will do it for the fourth. Yes, I heard about that. With Max Domi, some complications after off-season surgery, and he's out indefinitely. Hopefully he'll be ready to go for the regular season, like Steph is saying. I hope so. I hope so. Wall is losing. Wall going down. Yeah, Matthews not playing in the World Juniors. Nope. But Johnny Toronto is, for sure. For sure. All right, we've got 137 likes on the stream. Thank you all for hitting that like button. If you haven't done it yet, please help us keep growing that number. Let's go for 200. Hit the like button, and let's go. We're going to put some music on, and I'm going to put the BRB on, and I'm going to go make a cocktail because the coffee is gone. We're done with coffee. Time to go mix a drink, and we'll be right back.
Chapter is ready to move. Last year we fought through every test with Vladdy's fire and Bo's fearless steps. The bullpen bending but never broke. A season carried on belief and hope. We saw the kids grow into men who know that October waits for the ones who show. 50 years of blue. That Canadians brew, so raise your hearts, let the north winds choose. Oh, this is the year we break on through. Oh, this is the year the Jays break through.
Off the shoreline, and the city starts to rise. From the 6 to every small town bar, you see that Blue Jay pride. They've flown up from Dunedin with a brand new battle plan. A northern flock assembled now. Toronto, here they stand. Fresh wings in the lineup, new fire in the cage. Dylan Cease bringing ace level heat. Cody Ponce and Eric Lauer steadying the beat. Tyler Rogers slinging sideways thunder. Spencer Miles, the Rule 5 wonder. Kazuma Okamoto at third with that NPB shine. Jesus Sanchez and Miles Straw patrolling the outfield line. We're northbound, northbound, chasing down the crown. Sky Dome lights are blazing as the whole world gathers round. From opening day to autumn nights, we're CN Tower, paint the skyline Jaybird blue. From Queen West to Scarborough, every heartbeat's pulling through. We've tasted October fire, we've stood one swing away. Now the flock is fully gathered, and this is our year to play. We're northbound, destiny in sight. 162 ahead, but we're ready for the fight. From opening day to World Series nights, the Blue Jays, this year we own the lights. So let the anthem shake the rafters, let the
All right, here we go. We're back. We got the BRB out the way. And now, oh, God, what happened? Why is he running to third base? Oh, man, Valenzuela's standing there like, oh, man, he threw the ball away or something. Let me see the replay here. On the steal, the ball is thrown over to Clement, and he misses it. And Marcy gets right up and heads over to third base. Error. It is. Yes, it happens. It is what it is, right? Is what it is. Nothing we can do about it. Nothing we can do about it, Steph. All right. Hernandez stepping in. Nobody out. Man on third. And now, yes, Maggie, you did. You did. You said it. Believe in Team Tank, and it succeeded. It did. Savvy Snail says, Marcy is a menace, my favorite player to watch by far. Good to know. I'd never heard of him before tonight. Seems like a decent player. I like it, Savvy Snail. Appreciate the facts and the heads up here, man. Appreciate it. All right. Hernandez, 0-1 tonight. 3-2 count as he fouls it back. Spencer Miles, 49 pitches. Oh, boy. All right, so Hernandez hits a soft ground ball over to Okamoto. It gets past him. Jimenez throws it over to first, and it's not in time. The run will score, and it's an infield hit for the Marlins. 2-1 is the score. Maggie says McKenna and Cowan apparently are friends too. I bet they are. They grew up together, man, like in Canada's youth system. So that's that bodes well for the for TSI, I think, since Easton's been so helpful with Toronto Sports Insider in the league seasons. Maybe we'll play during one of the intermission or the commercial breaks during inning break. We'll throw an Easton Cowan video up. Won't make sense because it's hockey season, but whatever, right? Whatever. And then maybe girlfriends are twins. That's hilarious, Steph. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Here's a line drive out of play into the seats. 0-2 the count on Mac. Spencer Miles doing his best to keep the Jays in the lead. He will step off. A pitch clock violation. Interesting. Didn't see that. Did not see that. But yeah, hopefully, Easton will have McKenna come in and record some cool stuff for TSI for next season. All right, here's the pitch now from Miles. And it's a ground ball over to first base. Sosa leaps up, throws it over to second for the out. Back to first. Not in time. One down, gets the fielder's choice. The lead runner will take it. At least we've got one out here in the inning, and the runner stays at first base. Now Valenzuela coming out to the mound to chat with Spencer Miles to see kind of what game plan he wants to take with this at bat, Sanoha, the number 9 hitter for the Marlins. Ooh, nothing like flat Coke and Johnny Walker. And a little fly in the house. Man, it is flat and it is not good. It is not good at all. Oof. Might just have to drink it straight. All right, so Javier Sanoja, the number 9 hitter, steps in to the plate. And the first pitch is lined out into center field for a base hit. The runner moves up to second, and with one down, the top of the lineup is coming up. Man. There it is. Knicks versus OKC versus Spurs. Let's go. Yeah, Knicks. Hey, man, I'm all for that. I'd love to see the Knicks win the championship this year. I put a bet on that. I think I put like $25 down to win like $280 or something like that. It was crazy. Crazy. There's Fantastic Finn in the house. I'm so sorry I missed last live stream. I was watching a movie. Day 11. Well, we're glad you're here, Finn. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Okamoto, a good replacement for Bo. Agreed. TSI needs a Okamoto video next. Yes. Yes, Maggie. Need to find a contact to get in touch with that guy. All right, so we're ahead of Edwards, 0-1. Spencer Miles, 55 pitches in his long relief stint. Oof. All right, here we go. Edwards bounces out of the box there with that 0-2 pitch. Edwards back into the box finally. Do we have a pitch clock violation on the batter because he didn't decide to go into the batter's box ever? Man, oh man. All right, here comes the pitch from Miles. And this one is high, slightly inside. Ball number 1, 1-2. One and two pitch. Lopez came across to score. Pitch is fouled off. Count stays 1-2. Next pitch in is coming up here to Edwards, the 1-2. Edwards leans in with that stance. And the pitch. Down in the dirt. Ball number 2. 2-2. Blue Jays, let's go. Alexander Skull. Good evening, baseball fans. Good evening to you, Alexander. Great to see you. Hope you and your brother David are doing great. And here is the pitch coming up to Edwards. And it's a ground ball over to second base. Clement tosses over to Jimenez. Back to first for the double play, but not in time. First and third with 2 outs. The fielder's choice is recorded. Decent play there. Oof, that flip, man. Dangerous. They might want to check that replay there because, man, Mako is up in the Blue Jays bullpen as Miles has hit 50, 60 pitches now. And so the batter, Liam Hicks, takes a batter's timeout immediately. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's 2 down here as he steps back in to the batter's box. What's up, Julie's cat? And here comes the first pitch to Hicks. And it hits the bottom corner of the zone for a strike. Spencer Miles trying to pick apart that strike zone right now. And misses the zone outside. Man, oh man. All right, boys, let's go, Blue Jays. Got to get out of this jam right here. Come on, Spencer Miles. He's up to 62 pitches so far in this relief outing. And here comes the pitch. Hicks hits the ground ball down the third base line. Okamoto makes the grab, stakes a step, throws it across to Sosa just in time to get the out. A big out at that. Lenyn Sosa, George Springer, and Dalton Varsho coming up in the bottom of the fifth inning. And the Orioles jumping up to a 6-1 lead over the Tampa Bay Rays. The Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. The Yankees putting a beating on the Royals so far. 5-0 here in the third inning. And that was cool. We actually drove by the Royals Stadium just the other day. I should get that video from TSI Allison. I hope I've got it, and I don't think I do. Dang it. I didn't get it. I got to have her send that to me. She took a great video of the Royals ballpark and Arrowhead Stadium as we were driving by down in KC. LeBron James, next year, where, which team, 2027? John K., I don't know. He's with the Lakers, right? I don't see him leaving LA. I don't think he would leave there, but maybe he does. I have no idea. He can go back to Cleveland, maybe? I don't know. Turbo said, go Blue Jays, go, from Wreck-It Ralph. Oh, yeah, let's go. Blue Jays escape. Could have been worse. Could have been much worse there, True Grizzlies fan 22. Thanks for jumping in the chat with us this evening. Glad you're here. Sosa, Springer, Varsho do up for our Blue Jays, and Mako is warming up. It's funny, they're looking at the Jimenez double play attempt, and he stepped off the bag before that ball was in his glove. Jays rallying for 500. Come on, boys. Let's get something going right here. Let's get some runs in. Sosa steps into the box, the first hitter for the Jays here in the fifth inning. Breaking news, LeBron, 1-year contract with the Raptors, 26-27 season. That'd be interesting. That would be interesting, but I doubt it. You never know, though. You never know, Steph. You never know. Would be fun. All right, so Sosa's down 0-2 in the count right now. And we await the next pitch. Alcantara, 60 pitches so far this evening. He started this game for the Marlins. And, man, you can see the difference between the Miami Marlins speed and the Toronto Blue Jays speed. Here's the example. A ground ball over to shortstop. Lopez picks it up, throws it across the diamond, and it reaches in plenty of time. Man, the Jays are struggling to get it across the diamond on these Marlins. Springer steps into the box, 203. The average now finally up over 200. Great game we're witnessing. It really is. This is a good ball game. Good ball game. Low scoring, still runners on base. It's getting exciting. Yep. Cannabis legal in Canada. It's legal here in good old Illinois as well, and I'll be having a cookie here shortly, my friend. Having a cookie shortly, Steph. All right, next pitch in to George Springer. Down 0-2. And it hits Springer. Hit by pitch. Springer takes first base with one out. He signals to the bullpen that he's okay, or to the bench he's okay, thank goodness. Always worried about it with George Springer. The injury concern is always there. Interesting. Okay, so Varsho stepping into the box. Right? He's always getting hit, Rick. He's always getting hit, this guy. Always. Dalton Varsho, 2 for 2 this evening. 2 singles along with a run. He's batting .273 on the season. And he's down 0-1 in the count right now. Alcantara looks in. That is awesome. That's awesome. Nice. All right, so a foul ball down the first baseline, and it's caught again. Same guy with the glove making the grab, and he gives the ball to another young kid. The first time he gave it to a kid, second one he gave to another kid. What are the chances? Same guy. Unbelievable. Here comes the pitch to Varsho. And it's a swing and a miss by Varsho. He's down. 2 outs, man on first. Jesus Sanchez stepping in. Same guy twice. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, you want to get in there, Cat? There you go. You can get in. Come on. Sorry, I had to let the cat in. Cat wanted to get into the laundry room there. All right, Sanchez in the box. Question, love everyone's opinion. What the heck is wrong with Vladimir Guerrero Jr.? You know what? He's always a slow starter, Grizzlies fan. This one fouled back. Vladdy always starts slow. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know what he's missing on this one. Let us hear it in the chat if you think you know what's going on with Vladdy. All right, Sanchez looking in. It's 0-2 now. He misses both, says Brienne. That's a good one. That's a good one. There's Jolo Designer in the house. Jolo, how you doing? Go Jays, go. Great to see you this evening, Jolo. All right, here's the pitch to Sanchez. 99 miles an hour Alcantara's hitting on the radar gun. Not too shabby. All right, the pitch is a strike. 1-2, the count now to Jesus Sanchez. So Sanchez is running on the pitch, but the pitch is fouled off by Sanchez. So Springer has to head back to the bag. All right, Alcantara digs in, looks in, gets ready for the 1-2 pitch to Jesus Sanchez. So Alcantara with some struggling in keeping the pitches in the zone, catches the leg of Sanchez, and he will head down to first base. Ooh, just catches the inside of the knee as he was trying to get it out. And here we go. Kazuma Okamoto into the batter's box with runners on first and second base. Can he extend the Blue Jays lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning? And the pitch. First pitch to Kazuma. Yes, he did, Rick. Yes, he did. First pitch to Kazuma is a little bit low, a little bit outside, but the umpire calls it a strike. 0-1. Now the next pitch from Alcantara as he looks in. And this one hits the top corner of the zone. And it's 0-2 now to Kaz. Alcantara looks in to the 0-2 pitch to Okamoto, and he gets him to swing and a miss. Strike 3. The side is retired, and the Blue Jays head to the top of the 6th inning with a slight lead. 2-1. Do you think the Blue Jays should go after a pitcher? With the amount of injuries and everything that's been going on, yes, possibly. But again, if you go after that pitcher, who do you take off as like that fourth starter in the playoffs, right? That's where you kind of go, I don't know. Lighter, lost weight, no power, too much money. There's Steph's ideas on what is going wrong with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Howard Nelson in the house. How you doing, Howard? Good to see you. Do the locomotion. Getting the song started over here. I love it. Love it. There's CK in the house. Jerry Garcia in a bottle. What's up, buddy? How you doing, Jerry Garcia? Cheers, my man. Cheers. Good to see you. All right. It is time for the Blue Jays to get a quick 1-2-3 inning and then put some runs on the board so that they can get a little bit of insurance here. A little bit of insurance. All right, so Otto Lopez, former Blue Jay. Otto Lopez getting ready to step into the box. New sub, great vibe in here. I'm an MLB fan in general. I like how the Blue Jays played last year. True Grizzlies fan, we're glad to have you. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button, my man. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. All right, here's the first pitch from Spencer Miles. He stays in the game. 1 for 2 is Otto Lopez tonight. And there's a pitch in there for, no, it's outside. Ball 1. Ball 1 to Lopez. Now the next pitch from Spencer Miles. As the pitch is fouled back, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Miles. And here is the throw. Jimenez, ground ball to Jimenez. He throws it across the diamond. And the first out is retired. Mako coming into the game for the Blue Jays. Mako is up and Mako is in. Time to take a quick commercial break here. And then we'll be back at it. What's up, insiders? How we doing this evening? Thank you for hanging out with us tonight for the Marlins and the Blue Jays live from the Sky Dome. The roof is open finally because we are almost in summer. Actually, technically, most people would say we are in summer. Well, we're glad you're here. Please take a second right now in this commercial break in between innings to hit that like button, share this link out. Let's bring more people here to the chat to cheer on our Toronto Blue Jays. And I just wanted to give a special thank you to all of the well wishes on our community posts. with the sad news of our pup Jamie passing on, as well as the good news with Bella and her graduation. We had a great trip down to KC. What a time it was, and I'm so proud of you, Bella Rose. Congratulations to the class of 2026 and all the graduates out there. Now let's get back to the baseball. Go Blue Jays, go. We'll see you back in the chat. Don't forget to let us know where you're watching from as well. See you back in there. All right. There it is. We're back. The Blue Jays. Mako coming in to the game. Let's see what he can do. Let's take a look at some of the scores from around the league. The Guardians trailing the Washington Nationals in the 9th inning. Baltimore up 6-1 over the Tampa Bay Rays. Big one there. 24-30 Orioles against the 34-17 first place Tampa Bay Rays. LA, Anaheim, Angels, whatever you want to call them, 6-4. They are down to the Tigers. 9-1 Pittsburgh over the Cubs. Boston losing to Atlanta 5-2, but have some runners in play. Here's the first pitch to Stowers, and it is outside for a ball. Cincinnati over the Mets 5-0. Minnesota over the White Sox 2-0. New York Yankees now up 9-0. And here's a line drive out to center field. Making the grab is Dalton Varsho. And a quick second out for the Blue Jays. First out for Mako. And he gets locked in and ready to face Norby. Connor Norby 0 for 1. The walk in the second. And there's Jamie Dagnay in the house. In St. Catharines, but from Timmins. Great to have you here. And there's Wayne in the house from Mattawa, Ontario. And better get Mako is coming in. The Canadian boy. Let's go, Rick Smith. All right, Mako looks in. It's 1-1 now to Norby. As pitches down in the dirt. And Jeff Hoffman is up in the Blue Jays bullpen. What is happening? What is going on here? Interesting. So Fluharty will not be playing, is the assumption. All right, so here's the pitch. The 1-2 pitch, and it's fouled back. Jays haven't been very reliable lately. CK, they have not. They have not, my friend. There it is. Jolo says, go my Jays from Costa Rica. That's awesome. It's raining here. I bet it's beautiful in Costa Rica. It looks amazing down there. Love to get there one day. Very, very cool. Watching from Costa Rica. Let's go, Jolo. All right, Jamie in the house. We got Rick in the house. Wayne in the house. The Jays fans from all over the world hanging out. Oh, I'd love to go down there, Jolo. I would love it. All right, next pitch from Mako. And Norby hits it out to right field. Scooching over is Sanchez. He makes the grab and retires the side. Mako with a strong performance there from those 2 outs that were needed. And now it's time to go make another refill on the cocktail. Because once you start, I had to drink it quick because the pop was just flat as hell. I'll tell you. I'm going to take a second here during this commercial break and just break some knowledge. I think it's ridiculous that a 2-liter of pop costs damn near $5. $3.99, $4.29. I don't even know. It's ridiculous. After tax, a 2-liter of pop setting you back $5. And then you open it, you take a couple drinks out of it, you put it in the fridge, you go the next day to open it up, and it's flat. 99 cents, I didn't mind. But man, the cheap pop, you know, like the generic brand pop, that goes flat or even quicker. But at least that one's only like, what I get is $1.89. So it's not as bad. $1.89 for a 2 liter, I can get behind that. I'm just saying. All right, so maybe while we're running this, maybe we should put a little something here in the background. All right, where is my? Nope, that is not what I'm looking for, Mike. Come on now. All right, so Yohendrick Pinango steps into the box for our Blue Jays. All right. All right, so Pinango into the box. The 2-2 pitch. Alcantara looks in, winds up. Here's the pitch. Smashed out into left center field. Get up, baseball. Get over that fence. And it's into the batter's eye. Home run, Yohendrick Pinango. And the Blue Jays get that 1 run back. It's 3-1. Let's go. I love it. I love it. I love it. What's the lineup mid-6? There it is. I get a Walmart brand, $1, never goes flat, and it's made by name brand. They just put Walmart on it. That's a great, I love it. I love it, Terry. I need to start going to Walmart for my pop. Jays Homer says, dude, Fluffy, let's go. Welcome in, dude. Glad to have you here. And yes, the Jays getting the home run here. And now Ernie Clement into the batter's box. He hits a line drive out to left field, and Hernandez makes the grab to record the out. There it goes. What's going on here? Yeah, there it is. CK, Mike, I love that you actually care about your viewers. Still call me by my name, and that is facts. And you know it. It's all about the viewers, CK. That's what makes Toronto Sports Insider so special. It's not me. It's not the host. It's you. It's Rick. It's Wayne. It's Jolo. It's John. It's Jocelyn. It is Terry. It is Stefan. It is everybody. It's dude Fluffy over there. Okay? That's what I'm saying. CK, you the bomb, dude. You the bomb. Glad you're here, man. And thank you for the compliment. Appreciate it. All right. 2-1 count now to Andres Jimenez. And we just see replay after replay of Pinango's beautiful swing on that home run. All right, time to make a refill here, and we're gonna try something. Instead of the music, I'm gonna put something else on. Yes, sir. You know it, Rick. You know it. All right, it's gonna be a little bit behind the MLB, but you know what? It is what it is.
And then you have Alcantara in the zone a ton. In the zone almost 60% of the time tonight, when league average is much closer to 50%. And that's not strikes, that's just pitches that are within the strike zone. 2-2 is tapped on the ground softly to third, charging Sanoha. He'll throw at his WBC champion teammate Andres Jimenez, and there are 2 down. You might remember Sanoha was almost the 04 Dave Roberts equivalent for Venezuela. He stole a base before Eugenio Suarez doubled him home as a pinch runner. Sanoha stole second. Maybe he scores from first anyway, but he makes sure that he scores with the stolen base. That ends up being the winning run, 3-2, as they defeat the U.S.
We talked about Italy earlier. That Venezuelan team was unbelievably fun.
2 outs. The pitch to Brandon Valenzuela is called to strike 0-1. And a team that I'm not going to speak for you, but I can say for myself, probably I did not pay enough attention to going into the tournament, and I think the baseball world at large probably did not give enough of a shot going in. 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Obviously, there was immense attention on the U.S., always attention on the DR, Japan, the defending champs. I think Venezuela, a lot of people were like, they're good, but I don't know if they'll beat those teams. Turns out they did. 0-2 pitch to Valenzuela. Is hit on a line down in right center, a base hit on a screamer off Valenzuela's bat. He'll stop at first. Good play in right field by Stowers to cut it off and get it back in. 2-out knock for the Blue Jay catcher.
And I think the thing people look at in that tournament and why maybe you sleep on a underdog's not the right word, but not a favorite, is that yes, anything can happen because it's a short tournament and upsets happen. But for a team like Venezuela, you had to pull off so many consecutive small upsets that still doesn't feel all that likely.
2 down and Lenin Sosa to the plate. The pitch is off of Sosa's body. Another hit batter by Alcantara. And this crowd is starting to lose patience with Sandy. 3 hit batters. Sosa down in a crouch. That got his arm, and he is hanging his right arm down. That does not look good right now for the Blue Jay first baseman today. It hit his right arm, and he is dangling that arm like he doesn't have much feeling. That might have hit his wrist. It might have hit the inside of his wrist on his back arm as he turned his hands initially to swing. That is not a good spot to get hit.
So many small bones in and around there. You'll hear the term hamate related to wrist injuries. There's just a lot going on in there. The drop of the arm initially looked fairly similar to Vlad getting hit on the inside, and Vlad putting a finger up, maybe offering to come into the game for Sosa as we see him in the dugout there. But Vladimir Guerrero Jr. kind of got it off what we call the funny bone of the collection of nerves there along the ulnar nerve, and arm kind of went numb on him. This one is in a more troubling spot, as counterintuitive as that may seem to getting hit on the elbow.
By the way, if they have to remove Sosa and Vlad is not available, things are going to get a little funky. They don't have a lot of infielders. That could be a situation where Miles Straw plays second base because you have to either put Ernie at third and Okamoto at first, or you just put Ernie at first where he played a little last year. They're still checking on Lenin Sosa. I don't want to rule him out yet, but that did not look good. And he appears to be in some pain as they're testing out his wrist.
And when you talk about the glut of lefties that the Blue Jays have, if Addison Barger is one of those 4 lefty outfielders, he can move to third base. That gives you a little bit more flexibility. But the Blue Jays, unless they were going to try to use Tyler Heineman at first base, I don't think he has much experience there. Miles Straw did come up as a middle infielder in the Astros system initially, but I don't think has played there since 2019. And Sosa's coming out.
Lenin Sosa is coming out. DeMarlo Hale actually walked out onto the field as he and John Schneider are going to discuss this. It doesn't look like Vladdy's coming into this game. I'm not sure if Vladdy's available. I'm imagining they're going to run Straw here. Although Vladdy is at the end of the dugout, seemingly in conversation. Carlos Fabulous now talking. He appeared to go over closer to where Vladdy is.
By the way, this is the first time in Sandy Alcantara's career that he has hit 3 batters in the same game.
Lenin Sosa, I should say, has walked almost all the way off the field, but he's actually...
All right, guys, we're back. We are back here for this Blue Jays against the Marlins. Apologies, I had to go refill the cocktail. I had to go refill the drink. And, since I did that, here we are. I have got to pause that, guy, so it doesn't confuse the heck out of me. George Springer into the batter's box, ahead in the count, 1-0, as the first ball is down low. Vladdy trying his best to get into the ball game. He wants in, he does. And Springer doing his best to extend this inning as there's 2 down. Springer swings, hits it out over the head of Lopez, off his glove, and into left field. Turning around over second base, third base, and scoring. The Blue Jays get the run. 4-1 Blue Jays. Let's go, John K. Don't get ahead of yourself yet, buddy. But it's 4-1 Blue Jays. Let's go. Big play there as that ball went right over the top of the glove for The Marlins shortstop, Otto Lopez, the former Toronto Blue Jay. Rob Milner, UK viewer, coming to see a game in August. Can't wait. Hot dog night for $1 night. Rob Milner, I hope you get $1 hot dog, sir. I hope you do. And thank you for watching over in the UK. Much appreciated. Thank you, sir. Welcome in. Hope to have you hanging out with us every single game that we do live. Make sure to turn that bell on so you don't miss it when we go live. There's Rick cheering him on, and Jolo. Yes. Jolo's excited. I love it. I love it. Too bad. So sad. Lopez, says Steph. All right, Varsho. Let's see what Varsho's got. 2 for 3 this evening. All right, Varsho looks in, awaits the pitch. And it's a breaking ball. 2-0 count. Here comes the pitch. Outside, 3-0 is the count now. As Jesus Sanchez stands on the batter's box, and the 3-0 pitch coming up. Do you give him the green light? With first and third, 2 out, I don't think I do. And here's the pitch. He does not have that green light. The runner goes from first over to second. So now it's 2 runners in scoring position. And here comes the next pitch from the pitcher, Alcantara, who is approaching 100 pitches tonight. He's up to 91 here so far. And the 3-2 pitch is coming up. Trying to see what happened there, but it looked to be a play where the ball was just foul on the side of the first baseline. And here comes the 3-2 pitch from Alcantara. He steps back onto the mound, gets ready to dial it in. Guaranteed victory night. I hope you're right, Steph. I hope you're right. Here comes that 3-2 pitch. And it's ball 4. Varsho takes a walk. And it is now bases loaded for the Blue Jays. Gibson getting warmed up for the Marlins. Bases loaded. Come on, Jesus Sanchez. Let's go. Will he face Alcantara, or will Alcantara get the boot? Alcantara is going to get to face Jesus Sanchez in this one. Beautiful shot of the CN Tower on the TV broadcast. And bases loaded. The Blue Jays are batting .200 with the bases loaded. And a couple grand slams as well. One of the walk-off variety. Remember that one? That was a lot of fun. Here comes Jesus Sanchez now getting ready for the first pitch of the at-bat. Alcantara looking in. Big time at bat here from Jesus Sanchez. Alcantara throws. It's hit well out to left right field. And get on out of here, baseball. That is a no doubt grand slam for Jesus Sanchez. Let's go, Blue Jays. Oh my goodness, what a shot by Sanchez. Boom is right, Steph. Let's go. Load them up and send them home. The Blue Jays take the 8-1 lead over the Miami Marlins after a grand slam by none other than Jesus Sanchez. He puts that jacket on, and the Blue Jays are fired up and ready to win this ball game. Carly's fired up. Jolo's fired up. And Savvy Snail says the Marlins coaching is absolutely full of clowns. bounds. He should have, yeah, you're right. He shouldn't have come back out in the 6th. He really, really shouldn't have come back out because that was, he was done. He was done. Okamoto hit by a pitch. And now the umpire talking to Alcantara. And, man, he is, the umpire's talking to him like, bro, you got to stop hitting these guys, man. You are hitting them way too much, but it doesn't seem to be intentional from Alcantara. He's just losing the zone, and now we know why, because look at how, look at what he's doing. Look at what he's doing. Alcantara's headhunting. Hit that pitcher. I'm sick of this pitcher. Insane. Hey, love it, Savvy Snail. I'm out, man. You all deserve it more anyways. Well, thanks for being here, Savvy Snail. Make sure to come back and say what's up when you get a chance. Glad to have you here. All right, so Alcantara is out of the ball game. Gibson will be coming in. And, man, Alcantara is hearing it from the fans in Toronto as lots of hit by pitches this evening from Alcantara. All right, let's take a quick second and, yeah, break out that subscribe promotion. Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Thanks for being here. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, what the heck are you doing? What are you waiting for? Let's go. This is your home for Blue Jays coverage, watch parties, live stream reactions, and a community that lives and breathes every single moment together this season. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Big games, big reactions, and even bigger moments as this season unfolds. The Blue Jays are reigning AL champions, and we are going for the big prize this year. So it takes 2 seconds. Just hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live and officially become part of the squad. Because trust me, when the big moments happen, you're not going to want to miss it. You're going to wish you were right here with us. Hey, you, don't miss out. We'll see you back in the chat. Let's go, Blue Jays. Let's get the win. Let's go. I appreciate all of the new subscribers here this evening. Like Steph says, it's free. Okay, it's free. It's really not that hard, and it's free. You just exit out of the chat, hit that like button, share this link out, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell so you don't miss it when we go live here on Toronto Sports Insider. Let's go, Blue Jays, up 8-1 here in this game against the Miami Marlins in the Skydome in Toronto. Let's go. Virtually have Lauer and Ponce still active on their roster. Man, hey, there's Illy, all the way from Singapore. Very cool. Glad to have you in here, Illy, from Singapore. Hey, there's Mr. Roboto in the house with the eyeballs. Let's go, Roboto. How you doing, my man? All right, Yariel Rodriguez is warming up for the Blue Jays. All right, so Pinango tries to call timeout. The umpire doesn't give it to him, and Gibson pitches. And it's a swing and a miss for Pinango. He's down and out on strike. So what? Skydome, kind of ancient history. I know. It's not the Skydome. It's the Rogers Center. I get it. But, like, it will always be the Skydome to me. And a lot of Toronto would be my thinking. All right, so we're in another half inning here. The break is upon us once again. Once again. All right, here we go. It's Skydome. Call it what you like. That's it, right? You can call it the Skydome. You can call it the Rogers Center. You can call it the greatest place on earth. You can call it whatever you want. Where's the beer tent? Hey, Rod Bottomley in the house. Beer. What's up, brother? Good to see you, Rod. Hope you are doing fantastic, my friend. The Blue Jays are doing fantastic tonight. They are whooping it this evening, and I love every freaking second of it right now. I will take it. I will take it. 8-1 Jays over the Marlins. Now it's time to finish this one off. Yariel Rodriguez coming in to the game for the Jays. Oh, look at this, Mr. Potato Head. Blue Jays Potato Head on June 25th. Well, June 25th, that happens to be a special day for TSI Allison and myself. That will mark 15 years of wedded bliss for the two of us. Looking forward to it. Beers and peanuts. I call it a baseball field. Yep, it will always be the Skydome. Yep, with that home run. You know it. You know it. All right, Jacob Marcy coming up to bat. Marcy is a dangerous player. He is. And Yariel Rodriguez looking in and getting ready for the pitch. So Adam Macko gets a 2/3 of an inning appearance and gets both guys out. Now Yariel Rodriguez in for the Blue Jays. Can he have a similar effect? And Marcy hits a ground ball over to him, and as he's charging, grabs it on the throw on the run, is just in time. One down to get Marcy here to start this inning. So Sosa doing all right at first base. You can tell it's not his natural position. It's not his natural position, but hey. Guaranteed victory night tonight. Yes, it is, Steph. Yes, it is. All right, here we go. Yariel Rodriguez into the game, looking in, getting ready for his pitch in to Hernandez, the left fielder for the Marlins. Yeah, Alcantara's been struggling this year. He either pitches really, really well or he struggles. Heriberto Hernandez, 1-1 count to him after that called strike. Here comes the pitch from Yariel. He's got the sign. He's figured it out. And here's the pitch. High and inside for a ball. Hernandez awaits the next pitch. Rodriguez throws it, and there's a fly ball out to left center field. Heading over, plenty of room in front of the warning track is Varsho. He makes the grab, and 2 outs are in the books for the Blue Jays here in the 7th inning. Marner advancing tonight? Maybe. Could happen. Marner is on fire. He is. All right. Rodriguez steps in, gets ready for the first pitch to Joe Mack. 0 for 2 tonight. I looked for my friends. I could never find them. I'm sorry, Roboto. I'm sorry, man. It's been not enough lives here on TSI lately. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right, here we go. 2-0 count here to Mack. And here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss by Mack. 2-1 is the count now. All right, next pitch here from Yariel Rodriguez. It's fouled off. 2-2 now the count. There it is. Bat around inning. 5 runs scored. Bases empty after 2 outs. Jays bats have finally come alive, says David Rotenberg. I love it. Thank you for that awesome comment, and I hope you're right. I hope they have officially started to be alive. Here is a fly ball by Mack out into shallow left center field, and making the catch is, I believe, Pinyango. End of the inning. We're heading to the bottom of the 7th inning, and it's time to start singing, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to start singing. What are we going to sing? Can anybody tell me what we should be singing right now? I'll wait. Anybody? All right. So, coming up for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement, Andres Jimenez, and Brandon Valenzuela. Personally, I prefer uncommercial names as in Skydome over corporate ones like Rogers, Scotia, ACC, etc. I am with you. But in today's society, it's hard to find a stadium that is not that kind of sponsorship going on, right? There's very, very few. Old stuff. We will rock you. No, Jag. No, but close. Close. It is time for the 7th inning stretch. But every time when I sing, people are like, yeah, don't sing because it's bad. It's really bad. But you know, we're going to do it anyway. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back, cause it's root for the who? The Blue Jays. And if they don't win, it's a shame, cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Let's go. Sing it, ladies and gentlemen. Sing it. Sing it. I hope you were singing with me. Grand slamming is natural for Jays Sosa. Yeah, I wish. But no, the Jays have been hitting a lot of good home runs lately and grand slams at that. It is. It's all money, money, money. You know it. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. Man, that was a great song. Love that song. All right, Clement into the batter's box. He opened the scoring today with a solo home run. Thank you, Steph. Thank you. Appreciate that. Here's a ground ball by Clement over to second base. Sanoja picks it up, throws it across the diamond, and that is the out. 1 down for Andres Jimenez now for the Toronto Blue Jays. Jimenez, the first pitch in to him. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. We don't like the commercials name, but that's also what pays for this Blue Jays team. Spot on. Spot on. All right. Here comes the next at-bat for the Blue Jays. Brandon Valenzuela, 1 for 3 this evening, stepping into the batter's box. So Valenzuela gets ready. And Gibson looks in, the lefty, with the pitch. .726 OPS for Brandon Valenzuela. Not too shabby. Not bad. So he's been above average. And you got to take that from Brandon Valenzuela. I mean, a rookie, you got to take it. You got to take it. All right, 0-2, really quick here to Valenzuela, though. And 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. Here is the next pitch. Gibson looking in. Finally, winds and throws. Line drive out into right field. Base hit for Valenzuela. He's 2 for 4 this evening. And there's Rod starting to sing it the best way that we know how, right? Take me out to the beer store. Love it, Rod. Love it. Lenyn Sosa now 2 down, steps into the batter's box with a runner on first base. First pitch in to Sosa. Gibson winds and throws. Down low and inside, ball number 1. Oh, here's the pitch now to Sosa. And in the bullpen is Tanner Andrews for the Blue Jays, who might be making his 2nd Major League appearance at his big league debut last night for the Blue Jays. Now he's just a regular. Largest crowd of the season tonight. That's crazy town. It's the Looney Dog night. That's why. Because it's the Looney Dog. Always the Loonies. All right, and here we go. Here comes Sosa's pitch. And Sosa with the ground ball over to Lopez. He will toss it over to second base as Valenzuela is retired, and that will retire the side. So we will head to the top of the 8th inning. Blue Jays. Let's go, Blue Jays. Time to get this thing over with. I just want this game over with. That's honestly, that's all I want. I want the win in the bag. And then let's get ready for the game tomorrow, because you all know the Jays are in need of stringing some wins together, because this team is struggling right now with the record. 25-29. If they win tonight, we'll go to 26-29. It's an afternoon game tomorrow. Work from Dome Day. Are they still doing that? I think they are. So if they are, work from Dome Day, that's always fun. But I am not working from Dome Day. I am working from the office day, because I worked from home today. And was supposed to be at the office, but here we are. Always working remote when I get the chance. But really wanted to get one stream in for you guys this week. And then hoping to get more streams in over the next while. But come on. But it's just not happening because of these lovely kids sports tournaments and everything. It's just madness. This time of year is just madness with graduations and you know, all of that stuff going on as well. Just crazy. All right, here we go. Tanner Andrews into the game for the Blue Jays, and into the box for the Marlins is Sinoha. And here comes the pitch to Sinoha. Man, oh man. All right, here comes the pitch. Oh boy, Tanner Andrews. All right, Sinoha into the box, hits. Hits the ball down the first base line. Sosa fields it, tosses to Tanner Andrews, and he is not on the bag in time. And he misses the bag on the first attempt. And Sinoha reaches. Will the Blue Jays challenge? No, because he was way off. Not a chance. And they are reviewing it. Why, I'm not sure. Yeah, the call is confirmed. The runner is safe. No doubt. No doubt. So, just not the best play from the Blue Jays there. Not the best play from the Jays. All right, come on, boys. Time to get this thing out of here. Holy crap, it's 8-1, says Sam. Yes, it is. Welcome in, Sam. Jays are rocking tonight. But Miami not going away lightly, not going away easy, should we say, as Pauly is now in to pinch hit for the Marlins. And the first pitch in to Pauly is high. Second pitch coming up. Tanner Andrews with the pitch high and outside. Two and one is the count. First need to toss a mug in the ice. Let's go. There's a ground ball to first base. Sosa fields it, and the umpire calls it foul. So the count 2-1. And Andrews will have to regroup and make the next pitch to Pauly. Three and one as Andrews is behind in the count. 3-1 count. The pitch in to Pauly. Andrews trying to redeem himself from that first-time error. And there is the odyssey of Tanner Andrews, Jupiter Hammerheads, Pensacola Blue Wahoos, Clinton Lumber Kings, Buffalo Bison, Batavia Muck Dogs, Sacramento, San Jose, Eugene. This guy has been absolutely everywhere. And he finally makes his big league debut with the Toronto Blue Jays last night against the Miami Marlins. Liam Hicks into the box. 1 down in the top of the 8th inning. There's Lisa Aiello in the house. TSI family, miss you. Good to see you, Lisa. Thanks for jumping in. What a night we have had here on TSI. 8-1 Jays. Kicking it, Lisa. Kicking it. So great to see you. I apologize for the delay and the break in between streams. It was a tough last week there as we had to let go of our pup. And then as soon as that was done and you're trying to get over that, it's a family trip for Bella's graduation. And man, did we ever have a great trip as a family there, camping and having a blast. All right, Hicks in the batter's box. And the pitch from Tanner Andrews is on its way. Here is the pitch. Ground ball over to second. Clement throws it. And that's the double play. Let's go, Blue Jays. We'll take it right there. We will take it. That's the end of the top of the 8th. Yes, so sad. So sad. It is. Amanda in the house. How you doing, Amanda? Thanks for being here. Glad you're here. Insiders on this great evening, a Tuesday evening here. The Blue Jays rocking and rolling against the Miami Marlins. Let's go. 3 more outs to go. 3 more outs to go. Kim, man, how are you doing this? How are you doing tonight? This is Scott. This is my first time watching. Scott, thank you for being here. Your first time watching. We're glad you're here. We're glad you're here. Mike's sporadic. He's like the Northern Lights. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, because let me tell you. 4 kids. 4 teenagers. Well, 3 of them are teenagers, but I mean, just crazy town. It is at my house. It's always crazy. It's always crazy at my house with these 4 kids. And you know, when you've got no help, like none, like 0 family, 0. All we've got is our 6. The rest of the family, they thought it was more important to not jeopardize a legal case of a felon. And they decided to completely disown the 6 of us. That is their choice on that side of the family. So, you know what? We're by ourselves. And that's why we don't do as many streams as I really want to, because really busy. And we got zero help up here. So hopefully once we get down to Princess Fairy Tale Land down south, things will be a little bit better. And, you know, we'll be alone still, but that's what it is. And we'll have less things to do. So we'll be doing some more streams maybe. All right, Gibson into the game here, facing George Springer. Springer is behind in the count. And it's fouled back. Count stays 0-2. All right, so here comes the pitch now from Gibson. And this one is low and outside for a ball. Yes, the Jays looking for a little bit more insurance here. Little more insurance. Yes, it is, Lisa. Yes, it is. For sure. You are blessed to have 4 kids. Never mind the rest of them. Thank you, Jolo. Absolutely blessed, girl. Absolutely blessed. Me and my wife, she's the best. She's over there driving the kids around to and from practices, and school dances and all of that business tonight. So yeah, yep. Net 360 ads are super funny to watch and think about. Never seen one. Never seen one, CK. All right, 2-2 now to George Springer. Who are yawning? Ready for bed, ladies and gentlemen. Ready for bed. All right, here comes the pitch from Gibson. It's fouled back. Springer staying alive. Bet 365, 355, whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, so George Springer steps back into the box with the 2-2 count. And there's Springer with the base hit. Let's go, George. All right. Amanda says, I have watched your live streams before. You're great, very thorough, and a lot of emotion. It was for hockey. Thank you, Amanda. Appreciate that. Glad you're back for hockey. You know it. We have fun here. We have fun here. Mike, just remember, you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family, or is that you can't pick someone else's nose? Yeah, I mean, because, yeah, you can't pick your family. You can't. And unfortunately, that's what it is. It's what it is. But yeah, picking our friends. I don't have too many of them either, though. It's so friggin' busy all the time. It's really just kids' sports. That's where the friends are. All right, Dalton Varsho up for the Blue Jays. 1-1 as that ball is outside. And now Varsho gets back into the box, trying to move over Springer. Jesus Sanchez in the 6th inning had that grand slam. He's on deck, and there's a pop fly. Varsho sends it out into center field. And that is the out. Jesus Sanchez, man, oh man, this guy with a bomb, that grand slam. Complete bomb. So here comes the pitch. The first pitch to Sanchez. Gibson looks in. And that one is right there for a strike, 0-1. Jesus Sanchez has the highest OPS on the Toronto Blue Jays. One and two, the count here to Jesus Sanchez. And here comes the next pitch from Gibson, his 30th pitch of the evening. 1-2 count. Jesus Sanchez awaits the pitch. And that one is right down the middle. He's caught looking. Strike 3 to Jesus Sanchez. And now 2 down for the Blue Jays here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Kaz Okamoto into the box for our Jays. Amen. Amen to that. Cholo, cheers. Appreciate that. You're right. You are. You're right. And I, like I've said, I said it to everybody, like Allison. Hanging out with all of you guys is absolutely amazing. You're right. Do have a ton of friends for sure. Right here. All of you on TSI. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, thank you. David Osborne in the house. Good to see you, Mike. Good to see you, David. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Luz Lano, we will always be the best. Cheer up. All right. Sounds good to me. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Vladdy, having a good time there on the bench. And it's 2-1 now as that pitch is fouled off. Wow. All right, here we go. Tyler Rogers sitting there in the bullpen. This one's fouled off again, so now 2-2 to Kaz Okamoto. All right. Amen, CK. You've been awesome, CK. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Habs need to win the next one. They do. They're down 2-1 in the series after a couple overtime losses. Here is a fly ball from Kaz Okamoto, and Hernandez makes the grab. That will do it for the inning. The Blue Jays with 3 outs left to wrap this one up. What's up, insiders? How we doing this evening? Thank you for hanging out with us tonight for the Marlins and the Blue Jays live from the Sky Dome. The roof is open finally because we are almost in summer. Actually, technically, most people would say we are in summer. Well, we're glad you're here. Please take a second right now in this commercial break in between innings to hit that like button, share this link out. Let's bring more people here to the chat to cheer on our Toronto Blue Jays. And I just wanted to give a special thank you to all of the well wishes on our community posts with the sad news of our pup Jamie passing on, as well as the good news with Bella and her graduation. We had a great trip down to KC. What a time it was, and I'm so proud of you, Bella Rose. Congratulations to the class of 2026 and all the graduates out there. Now let's get back to the baseball. Go Blue Jays, go. We'll see you back in the chat. Don't forget to let us know where you're watching from as well. See you back in there. All right, there we go. We're unmuted, and Otto Lopez stepping into the box. They've got to get this this bad boy ready to rock. We've got the soccer stream starting up momentarily over on SOP Soccer, and Lopez makes the first out. There's the live we're going to send you to as soon as this is over. We're sending you over to Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central to watch SOP True compete in Ultimate Tots. And there is Lopez's long fly ball out to left field. Pinango over to make the catch. And there is 1 out for Andrews. Beer. You know it. You know it, Rod. So close last night, man. So close. All right, so this pitch comes in a little high and goes all the way to the backstop. 2-0 now. Amanda listening from Picton, Ontario, Canada. So glad to have you here with us, Amanda. Let's go. All right, 2-1 count here from Tanner Andrews, 16 pitches. He's got Stowers, and the 2-1 is a little outside, ball 2, 2-2 count. Next pitch. And it's 3-2. Three and two count. Here comes the next pitch from Andrews, and it's ball 4. He walks him. Chase Lee working in the Blue Jays bullpen just in case. And here comes a long fly ball out to left field. And Pinango makes the catch. Let's go. All right, Jacob Marcy into the batter's box. First pitch is in there for a strike. And there's a challenge by the Marlins because, yeah, why not? All right. All right, here we go. Brazil in the house. Let's go. Listening from Sao Paulo, Aline Spoldaro. Let's go. And there's Roger Knox in the house. Sorry, it's Rod. You had great internet chops. 2-1 pitch to Marcy. And it's outside. I was born in Sudbury. Very nice. Very nice. Need to get to 500 baseball. Yeah, Blue Jays up 8-1. I don't see it happening here. Here comes the next pitch. High and outside to Marcy. All right, so now Marcy's going to challenge. And the ABS challenge is a ball. He is right. Marlins really doing well with the ABS challenges tonight. Here we go. Marcy in the box trying to extend this game. And Tanner Andrews gets ready to throw the first pitch to Hernandez. Heriberto Hernandez, 198 on the season, an RBI single in the 5th inning. First pitch is a swing and a miss for strike 1. What's a Sudbury accent? Affected by the CRA? Yeah. Oof. Yeesh. They're very cool. In Brazil, the Nippon Blue Jays, who play in the CBB. Very cool, Aline. Here comes the next pitch. It's fouled back, and 0-2 the count. The Blue Jays are 1 strike away from the victory. And Tanner Andrews, looking in, steps back on the mound to face Hernandez. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, and that's the ball game, baby. The Blue Jays get the victory tonight, 8-1, a big, big win and a big grand slam from Yohendrick Pinango. Just what the doctor ordered, my friends. Just what we needed, the answer that was needed from the Blue Jays after a tough loss last night. Yes, we did it, Jolo. We did it. Blue Jays win, John. Blue Jays win. Yes, sir. Lisa Aiello. Yeehaw! Love it, love it, love it. Yes, we really needed that, Steph. We did need that. All right, so with that being said, the Jays are done. It's 8-1. That's the final. And now it's time to send you over to our soccer game. Jerry Garcia in a bottle. We will see you really soon, Blue Jays fans. Go Jays, go. Hopefully see you next week for another Blue Jays game. Maybe Friday night against the Orioles. What do you say? Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I can't make any promises, though. And with that being said, awesome emojis right there. We'll see you on the next one. Oh, God, you're right. It wasn't. It was Sanchez. Why did I get those guys mixed up? David, you the bomb. You the bomb, not Pinango. See you soon, John K. Steph, take it easy, my man. And Vegas up 1-0. I love it. Go, Jays, go. Please hit that like button on the way out. We're at 167 likes. We appreciate every single one of them. Go, Jays, go. We'll see you on the next one. It was a pleasure, Insiders. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you really soon.